Hey guys, it's Mike Martin from the Huffington Post. I'm here with Allie Hamilton after an amazing class. This Saturday, they're doing Yoga Gives Back here Saturday night. Allie, tell us a little bit about the program. It starts when?
7:30 to 9:30. We have 5 teachers. It's a tag team class, and each teacher is going to teach 20 minutes. So I'm starting Charlie Samos, Channy Nicholas, Meredith Hines, and John Sahakian.
They're all great.
They're amazing. It's going to be a really beautiful, beautiful night, and it's such a great cause. I don't know if everyone's familiar, but Yoga Gives Back is a foundation that raises microcredit. So essentially gives loans to people that wouldn't qualify for them otherwise. Small loans, like $60 loans to a family in India so they can buy a cow and provide for their family and make money and basically change their lives with a really small amount of money. So I'm just excited to be, getting behind that. And we've been doing a lot of fundraising here lately. We've had 3 classes for Haiti for relief efforts, and we have a box from Limeade, and it's filling really nicely. So we have that here until the 29th. So yeah, I'm just thrilled. I feel like this is the real yoga, There's what happens on the mat, and then there's what happens in life, and that's the stuff that's like really meaningful.
Yeah, how did that feel? We were both students in a class with Jürgen Christensen in that Haiti class. What did that feel like for you, being that you were a student of his and that you're also an owner here of Yogis Anonymous, and here you are with one of your star students, Michael Martin, in class?
It was a beautiful experience. It's a real honor and joy for me to have Jürgen here because I've practiced with him for years, and he's one of my best friends, and I truly, I know he's just one of the most amazing teachers that we have. He's really brilliant, beautiful human being, and so yeah, karmically it was so nice to have him, it is so nice to have him here, and it was great to practice with him for such a good cause too.
Now, tell us a little bit about Yogis Anonymous. It's a donation-based school. There's no shortage of yoga studios here on the west side. What are you going to be adding to Yogis Anonymous coming up in early 2010?
I think that, we've sort of carved out a bit of a niche. It's definitely, it's a donation-based studio, as you said, which means that the teachers pay rent and they don't get a paycheck or a salary. So it's a really trusting, there's a lot of trust at the foundation of the whole thing, which I love. And they just live solely on the donations that are in the box at the end of class. And I think the premise is that people are inherently good, and I have found that is true.
I know the answer to this question, but for those listening who are either at another studio or are thinking of beginning a practice, what's in the mindset of a studio owner like yourself who runs a donation-based studio versus someone who pays monthly dues or membership fees?
For us, I've been teaching for 15 years, and so when we opened the studio, my vision, my idea was to create a place that celebrated the teachers, that really made the teachers feel appreciated and understood and respected, and I felt like if we did that, we would attract the best teachers in town, and that has really proven, in my opinion, to be the case. We just have some of the best teachers here. So that's really the philosophy behind the studio, that we want to make sure whatever time, whatever day somebody walks in the door, they're going to get a great class with a gifted, competent teacher. And I think we're doing that.
Who also is trusting the universe because it's paid by donation, right?
Well, that's the deal with the donation system for the teacher. It's like if you don't have the people in the room, you're not going to be able to pay the rent. And so you have to trust the universe that if this is what you're meant to be doing, your people will find you and you'll be able to live, you'll be able to keep a roof over your head. And
Talk about trusting the universe. You're a mom, you have a newborn, you're married, you have students of your own, and you're a co-owner now of a studio. How do you practice yoga both on the mat and off the mat?
Well, the newborn, I have a 6-month-old actually, and a 3-year-old, and so that is...
And a husband.
And a husband, yeah. That is an advanced yoga practice right there. Just that stuff all day long. But I do carve out time. I have my son is in preschool 5 afternoons a week, and then I have a sitter who we've had since my son was tiny, and she comes and stays with my daughter for 2 hours so I can go and get my practice because I need it. It's like my 90 minutes just for me to sort of like tune in and get right with myself. But off the mat is really, that's my practice. There's the physical, which certainly, strengthens the body and opens the body and prepares the body and the mind for meditation. But to me, it's like the whole thing is yoga. You leave, you get into your car behind the wheel. It's how you're driving. It's how you're treating all the people that you meet. Wherever you're going, if it's the drive-thru at Starbucks, just be spreading light wherever you go.
And when you get a flat tire.
When you get a flat tire, just to kind of like roll with it. And believe me, there are moments where my daughter's screaming her head off, and my son is, he's 3. He's an amazing 3-year-old, but he's still 3. So there are those moments where it is loud in the backseat of my car, and the yoga it's just brilliant. It really comes through. I've been through 2 childbirths, just totally using my yoga, and there's not a moment in my day that I'm not, that's not the foundation. I really do my best to bring it into everything that I do all day long. And I don't always succeed, but I do my best.
This has been Mike Martin for Huffington Post. I've been sitting here with Allie Hamilton from Yogis Anonymous. Come check us out Saturday night for Yoga Gives Back. Thanks, Allie.
Thank you so much, Mike. Namaste.
Namaste, hon.